Welcome back to the Union Pacific Cascade Industrial Park. I wanted to go over some ground cover materials as I had a question on how I do my ground cover. These are some of the materials here that I use: coarse turf, blended turf, fine turf in an earth tone, flat earth by Tamiya, isopropyl alcohol, and Mod Podge. I also use Dark Earth Pigments by AK. And for my ballast, I use Woodland Scenics Medium Gray Blend. Recently, what I've been doing is adding more grass in between the tracks. I want a overgrown look, as in reality, this is a freelance railroad, but like I said, in reality this should be straight down the middle of an industrial park, so this isn't going to get cleaning attention like a main line. So for my track, what I normally do is, once I've laid down the ballast and I put my diluted Mod Podge on, I will sprinkle fine turf and earth tones over the ballast, getting a dirty look. And then I will begin to fill in with 4mm static grass. And whatever color is going to be up to you for your layout. And what I like to use for my grasses is the tall grass here. It's 12mm. Like I said, in between the tracks, it's going to be 4mm. And I also use 7mm. You can see in a light green tone. And then where the pigments come in is for your roads. You can use the earth tone, and then when that dries, you can do some pigments on top. And some isopropyl alcohol will break up and help you get different color variations. And I try to use budget materials as much as possible. Now for my pavement sections, I use Evergreen Scale Models, number 9105, 40 thou thickness, and these are going to be sheets. You can cut them any size. I also use it for my propane terminal over here, as well as the lumber yard. And depending on what paints you use and your weathering techniques, your results may vary. There's tons of tutorials online, YouTube, other creators that will go into depth about weathering pavement. I myself is still learning that technique. Now, like I said, with budget materials, this conduit is florist wire. Just cheap materials you can pick up for a few bucks at Walmart. You don't have to go out and buy all the brand name stuff. The fencing on this is bridal mesh and Evergreen Scale Models rods. But I know I had someone ask me about my ground materials, so I just wanted to go over them real quick. Also, a cheap method to uncoupling cars. I use these wooden skewers you can get from the dollar store. You cut them to any size. And then what I like to do is put a little pouch on the side of my fascia so I can store them for whenever I need. And I have a few of them lined up throughout the layout so I can grab a skewer at any time. That's going to be it for this video. Have a good one.